I stayed up late watching that World Series last night. One of the few times where I was actually very happy I stayed up to watch the whole thing. Holy crap, what an ending. What a series. There's something very unsettling about Giant Zoe. Bobbed into Worlds. It was T1 versus anyone legend. It was just a very good series. Very good close series. Was the chair sponsored, and is it a good chair? I am sponsored. It is also a good chair. Very durable, very comfortable. You can lean back. Comes with a nice neck pillow. What am I gonna do? I want to get a think fast game where I just like 3-star Xayah Hecarim all in one. The reason I'm choosing Xayah, or did I say Xayah? I meant Xayah Hecarim. The reason I'm choosing Xayah is because she's uncontested. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beast Den. Units that start combat next to shapeshifters gain 25% attack speed. Nah. Gain an adaptive home. No. Ah, these are so these are so boring. Ah, these are really boring. Let's go money. Hello, Zoklar. Thanks for 16 months. Alright, everybody. Let's go ahead and do a quick roll call in the chat. If you're here, type here. Our schedule for today, a couple of games of Set 7.5, and then some more Box Jam Slam training. You know how it'd be. I feel like I'm getting very good at 2x KO. I'm very excited to like start computing. R farming Bard, R farming Zoe. So Xayah in set 7.5 is really weak. I wonder if I can use that as a way to get a 3-star Xayah. You did not dress up for Halloween? No, I didn't. I don't have any cool ideas, and I think I'm fat right now. I've in general just been gaining a lot of weight. Just because, or I don't even think it's a lot of weight. I think it's more like higher body fat percentage. I've still been about the same weight for a while. I'm probably not supposed to sell for 20 here. Either of these two units could be a big deal. But it's because of my like very sedentary lifestyle. I like wake up, I stream, and like that's basically it. It's so unhealthy. If I was in shape, I'd probably dress up as someone hot. All right, I'm ready, by the way. The moment I get offered Think Fast, I'm snap clicking it, and I'm buying 9 Xayahs and 9 Hecarims on the spot. You hear me? It's just giving me an APM check where I'm only gonna buy things that light up. I want a 3-star Xayah or Hecarim on 4-2. Who is hot? I definitely think there's a lot of people that are hot. Oh no, this is so sad. They live with 1. Oh no. Almost a sword slam death. Yeah, there are definitely some like pretty hot people out there. People who like still actively like maintain their body and go to the gym. I think amongst gamers it's getting quite rare. What if you get Think Fast on 3-2? Can you even get Think Fast on 3-2? I thought it was a 4-2 only thing. Oh, hello Nolly, nice to see you here. Yeah, happy Halloween. I wonder if people in my neighborhood are gonna trick or treat. Does any have candy ready? Yeah, we bought candy. But like, I don't know if people will. I'd be curious. I'd be curious how many people actually trick or treat. I remember when I was a kid, I would go trick or treating, and I would go to like 40 houses as a kid, and then I'd run into a lot of other groups of kids. But then I remember I asked my brother who stayed at home, like, oh, how many kids like passed by our house? And he was like 2. I was thinking like that doesn't make any sense. If I'm going to 40 houses and other kids are going to 40 houses, how is there like, how can there only be like 2 groups of kids that came to our house? It doesn't add up. I'm curious how many we'll get this year. Looking like a Jade game, actually. You can get Think Fast on 3 too. You got it yesterday. Oh yeah, I did. Good point. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Jade units. Maybe I just play Jade. Maybe I just go 3-star Shioyu. Lose, win, lose, win, lose is a little unlucky. What do you think of streamers that do not interact with their chat at all? Are you referring to a specific person? It sounds like you're trying to frame them negatively, but I can think of a few situations where like it's correct for them to not interact. Like actually right before this, I was watching Soju, and you know what he was doing? He was not interacting with his chat at all. But like, can you blame him? He was competing. I think in general you should interact with your chat. I think there's some situations where you're not expected to. I think streamer, like, it's not like they have to. If they just don't want to interact with their chat or like don't read their chat very often, they'll just like get less chat interaction. They'll just get less chat engagement and lower viewer count. It's fine. If they understand that trade-off and like still do it, then like more power to them. Some people just like don't want to talk. All right, I guess we are just playing. I guess we're just playing Jade. Man, the guy asked that question, didn't drop a name, and then didn't follow up. I'm curious what he's referring to. That's such a oddly specific question. It sounds like he was watching a streamer that didn't respond to his messages and he got really angry. Alright, I think we're just gonna play Shioyu. It's a little boring, but... Well, it's not even boring, it's my favorite unit. I say boring because I've played it many times already. Maybe I'll go 10 Jade. Oh hey, speaking of Jade. I'm getting some of like the most boring options. The only non-boring option is Eternal Protection, which commits me to playing Jade. Oh, I don't have anything to play here. Oh, I always forget to try my team builder. Okay, I mean, if things go right, maybe this can be a 10 Jade game. Oh, he responded. He said, was watching a small streamer complain about not getting viewers. Oh, I mean, that's a completely different story. There's like a million reasons why a streamer has or doesn't have viewers. I actually really like to talk about this a lot. I'm a nerd. I look up TFT stats to try to optimize my game, but I also look up Twitch stats to try to optimize my stream. And there's like a formula to get viewers. I mean, like, it's gonna sound very obvious when I point it out, but like, the reason why this formula exists is so that you can figure out like where to improve upon, if that makes sense. So what I'm referring to is every streamer's viewer count can be represented as like the whole of 4 parts. The first one is your skill at whatever you are streaming. If you are playing League of Legends, it's just simply how good are you at League of Legends. Your second one is your like charisma, your like ability to talk and entertain an audience. You can just like kind of tell some people are very charismatic and some people are not. Obviously, the more charismatic ones will get more viewers. The other one is your networking ability, which is like, you know, having famous friends, doing good collaborations that get you more viewers, knowing how to like get your name out there. And the fourth one is like your like visual production quality. It's kind of similar to charisma. It's just like your ability to like have a good camera, have a good mic, have a good stream setup. The production quality of your stream. Oh my god, please let me get this. Oh, I wish I took a little bit more damage. There's no way I'm getting a spat, is there? Oh, it's a Jade spat like on the spot. No. That's so sad. If I took one more damage, I would have had the spat. But yeah, so every streamer's view count is a combination of those four things. If I watched a brand new streamer, if I watch a streamer that I've never seen before, and you ask me like, okay, Albert, how many viewers do you think this streamer has? I could probably answer it quite accurately. If you give me like a few minutes to just like watch, listen to how they talk, see how good they are at their field, and like if you give me a bit of background information on like how their networking level. I remember thinking like I wanted to do a game show where I would do exactly that. I would have people prepare clips for me where I can't see the view count and I have to watch the streamer for 5 minutes and then guess the view count. I thought it'd be a kind of cool idea. The reason I didn't end up doing it though is because it sounds quite mean. Imagine if I'm watching someone like, oh, this person sucks, and like they see me say that, like it's quite rude. Being hot helps. I would say being hot ties in with your that fourth thing I said about like having a good production quality, like having a good camera and being hot. It also kind of ties into your charisma. But yeah, so to go back to the original Trader's question, he was saying that he was watching a streamer complain about not getting viewers. If there's a streamer out there that wants to get more viewers, the reason why I break it down to this formula of like these four things put together. If you look at any streamer that has a lot of viewers, the answer is always because like their four categories score very high, or like they score high, extremely high in some categories and okay in the rest. Stuff like that. Every streamer with like over 1,000 viewers probably scores extremely high in one of those categories. And then if you're a streamer who wants to grow, you just ask yourself, which of these categories can I improve the most quickly? For what it's worth, it's extremely hard to just be more charismatic. I don't think I'm that charismatic, but I think I'm better than I was 5 years ago. I got a little bit better at it, but not a lot. There are some streamers that like suck at games, but like they're really attractive and they just like have beautiful flow and can lead one stream moment to the next really easily. There are other people that are just like simply top tier at every single game they play, like Shroud. There are also streamers that are popular because they simply have good networking. Like literally they just have famous friends. And even though they don't score highly in like the rest of the categories, being like friends with like 10K plus viewer streamers just like gets you that growth automatically. Someone had a Shioyu already, so I can't think fast in a Shioyu 3. Damn, he's got pair. How do I improve charisma skill? Do I have to drink a potion or what? Not drink a potion. I would say to improve your charisma, the thing that I did was just like over time, see what people like and don't like. I'll try an idea on stream. I'll note the response to it. If it was a bad idea, I'll do less of it, and if it was a good idea, I'll do more of it. Like quite literally, I'll like gauge the reaction in the form of pogs. And then things that get more pogs, I'll do more of, and things that don't get many pogs, I'll do less of. If you watch my stream for a long time, you've probably seen me try a bunch of random joke ideas, some of which don't land, and I'm just like, okay, noted. I just won't do that one again. All good. And then the ones that do get a lot of pogs, I just do more and more of. No, think fast. Oh, healing orbs could actually be really interesting. I might actually be able to create like a god Shioyu here. All right, well, I need to roll until I hit at least one. One Shioyu, please. Okay, I got my one. Not the greatest roll down, but it'll do. That's why we get a lot of sex jokes. Yes. This might sound crazy to you guys, but I don't actually really care about sex jokes. I don't find them particularly funny. Well, I guess like I probably find them about average. But I know you guys like it. So I will make those jokes for you guys. This Ocean would fit really well. I don't actually know if it would fit that well. It would be 4 Tempest. It'd be a good backliner. But then you'd have to drop 2 Jade. I have to drop like... Jace plus Lee Sin. No, but then I lose 4 Tempest. Some TFT streamers make it their entire niche. Yeah, and honestly, like, I don't blame them. They make it their entire niche because people make it clear that that's kind of like what they want to see, you know what I mean? Like, if you watch Emily Wang's streams, I think you could probably set a timer for 2.5 minutes. And like, every single time she makes like a sex joke or like a Han joke or a flush farming joke, you can reset the timer. The timer will never hit 0 over the course of 8 hours. But like, that's okay. It's because she identified that that's what her audience likes to see. I don't think she's inherently a pervert. She just knows that that's like what scores well with her audience. So she'll do more of it. Maybe move. Nah, I don't know. Probably don't move it. Probably just keep it like this. Actually, speaking of like seeing what jokes work and what jokes don't, I actually prepared a joke to tell later on stream today. I usually don't do that. It's just like randomly if I think of a really good thing to say in the shower, I just like prepare the joke. But I have a joke prepared. You'll probably get to see it in like, it's almost like a trap. I'm waiting for someone to ask a specific question that they probably will ask this question at some point in my stream. And when they do, I will have a very good prepared response and you'll know it's prepared. It's gonna be very obvious that it was a prepared joke, but you'll probably still laugh. And then hopefully it will make you think better of me as a streamer. Maybe a little bit less so now that I'm like telling you guys all of this. Give us a hint? No, because then you'll ask the question and I'll be forced to show my cards too early. Yeah, I preheated a joke. I mean, I thought of it in the shower and I was like, oh my god, this will be really funny if it works. Anyway, in terms of this TFT game, I don't know what to do, dude. The augments are really meh. It's money. I'm in a very like average spot. If this were like a ranked game, I probably would have rolled deeper to try to hit a real board. But I'm just gonna try to go 9 and try to make it work. Can we get canned laughter with a joke? You'll probably pog when it happens. What do I want here? I want a Jade spat, but like, what are the odds I get that? Oh. Whoa. Holy tank golem. I don't actually know what I want. Honestly, this is kind of funny. Maybe I'm down for this. It's full tank. And then we just like live long with Jade. It's not that great, but like, I really can't think of anything too strong here. All right, so I'm supposed to sack 1 here and then level. Yeah, this is gonna be like it's gonna be a really sad game. I'm just gonna like bust her out at like 4th place. Okay, she is uncontested now. Nah, Albert, you gotta believe in yourself. Maybe you level up to 9, you hit a Jax 3, you get a Siphon. I don't know. I need a strong backliner. I mean, maybe Aoshin will be okay, actually. Hello, Kuoji. Thanks to the Prime. Hello, Olmi Vexed. You ever played in any of the tournaments? I played in them in earlier sets, but I wasn't very good. I think the tournaments aren't worth playing in unless you like are one of the better players, and I definitely don't think I'm one of the better players. Okay, I was definitely not supposed to get full tank items now thinking about it. Like, you saw my Nara live for a really long time, but everyone else was dead. It's hard to, like, get the focus onto the correct unit. Oh, maybe Aoshin. Oh, wow. Wait, I got a full Ocean too in like a few rolls. That's crazy. All right. I wouldn't say these are ideal Ocean items, but it'll do, I guess. 7 Jade. Okay, if I can keep my Ocean alive, I can actually win. Jade actually scales up Ocean's attack speed a lot, which gives him a hella mana. Like, hell yeah, maybe I actually start winning. Yeah, look at my Ocean. Despite having, like, no mana gaining items, the Jade just scales him up. Okay, I desperately need a Shio too, and then I can chill. I'm uncontested, so, like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to say it will take literally one roll. One roll. One roll. One roll. What does a 3-star Ocean do? I feel like I've seen it before in like back when I played the set. He hits everybody with every bolt. It basically like insta board wipes once he casts, but I'm pretty sure you can actually lose by not casting. Okay, honestly, I might actually still win this game. Once I hit 2-star Shioyu, I'm in a good spot. I have to play 7 Jade because of Eternal Protection. If you don't take Eternal Protection, 7 Jade, you're kind of trolling. And I managed to fit an Ocean in quite nicely. And my board's quite tanky, long enough for Jade to scale everybody up. Wait. Am I stupid? For some reason, I thought that Jade scales up over time. Wait, but it doesn't. Wait. It just gives you a flat attack speed? I must be thinking of Disco. I thought that you gain attack speed over time. So I thought my Ocean was scaling up over time. Oh man, this is sad. Okay. I definitely thought... Alright, my bad. I definitely thought this build scales up over time. So I was thinking like you just want to be tanky. Okay, there's Assassin's to position for. Hello, Cody M. Thanks for 10 months. Okay, nice. I position for the Assassins. Ocean is safe. I actually have a chance. Okay, and the Olaf is stuck on my incredibly tanky Gnar. It's actually crazy I cannot hit a Shioyu too. It's uncontested. But it's crazy that I hit an Ocean 2 in 2 rolls. Alright, he's dead. Have you played 6 Dragons? I did. We got a nice first place with it. I don't think this set is very well balanced, so there's actually not that many builds to try. A lot of the fun builds I remember from earlier, like, no longer work because of changes in the game design. Like, Xayah doesn't really work anymore because they butchered Ginsu's. And she was a unit that abused the old Ginsu's interaction. This guy has 8 bards, and I just, like, randomly have the 9th. I'm not doing it to grief him. I just need bard on my board. Wait, this guy's probably so sad. There's more than 9 in this mode? People keep on saying that, but like I haven't heard anyone say like an official number. Like, how many are there actually? Because people keep saying it's not the normal bag size, but then when I ask how many, they refuse to tell me. I would believe that it's a larger bag size though, because I do feel like it feels easy to hit 3 stars. But I also feel like it's not a shared bag size because when someone's holding a couple, it definitely doesn't feel like I can hit. Yeah, it's probably 10. 10 is probably the sweet spot, which means he could actually still hit. All right, fuck it, I'll go for Ocean 3. Also, I got kind of owned there. Oh, man. 8 Mirage, Warlord. That's a pretty sweet board. All right, I'm down to just randomly chase Ocean 3. Wait, actually? A Jax 3 actually would help so much, just to steal more tank items. Dragons take 2 slots. Yeah, they fat. If this were a ranked game and you want to like preserve LP or gain as much LP as possible, you just sell these Aoshins and just go for Jax 3, Soraka 2, Wukong 2. Honestly, I think that might be good enough for first. But isn't that just so lame? It's so funny that Bard's ult can hit the bench. How did you train to get good clicks? What does that mean? Train to get good clicks. Am I selling Aoshin or am I selling Jax's? Alright. If I want to win, you sell the Aoshin, but like, it's at 7.5 for revival. Am I really gonna not go for an Aoshin 3? Hey, yo! He's on my Aoshin! Okay, but hopefully he leaves. Oh, he actually just trolled. He just left when the Aoshin's at 1 HP. Classic Zippy. Wow, now he loses. That's gotta feel so bad. He's been at 8 bards the entire game. I didn't even do it to grief him. I just needed bard on my board. Oh, it's Trix's glass. Oh, I got tricked. You're telling me he only had 5 bards? Oh, I got pranked. Okay. If I lose this round, I'm gonna sell board. Okay. Stack all my tanks on the side of the Yasuo, or the Yone. This guy looks so strong. Can Soraka keep us alive? Honestly, kind of. Can we live to one more cast? Hurry. Oh no. It's so close. All right, I'm gonna sell board for legendary. Honestly, that was close enough that if I take a real item, like if I just take like a blue buff here, I could probably win. But like, fuck that, right? Like, I'm down to just go all in. Soraka or Aoshin. I'm too poor for that. I'm too poor for Aoshin. Only Soraka at this point. Go get him, Soraka's. Alright, this won't be the tank. And this won't be the glass cannon. I slammed the Edge of Night to make sure I had more time to slam an item. But yeah, I think if I just take blue buff there and position better, I can win the fight. But then he's gonna spend 100 gold, and then I'll die. And overall, not bad. The game state itself was like very bad for doing anything interesting. It was triple gold augment. I was not offered anything interesting, so we just play a standard board.